You have been lied to your entire life. You've been told that emotional vulnerability is the glue that holds every relationship together. That if you just express every single internal thought, every insecurity, and every fleeting frustration to your partner, you will create a bond that is unbreakable. That is not just a mistake. It is a direct path to the destruction of the attraction that keeps your relationship alive. When you treat your partner like your therapist, your emotional dumping ground, or your personal processing center, you are not building intimacy. You are systematically dismantling the mystery and the psychological tension that is required for desire to exist. Most people believe that honesty means verbalizing every micro-emotion they have ever felt. In reality, that is just a lack of emotional regulation, and it forces your partner to take on the burden of managing your mental state. If you constantly vent your anxieties and your need for validation, you stop being a partner and start being a liability. The uncomfortable truth is that attraction thrives on a balance of distance and closeness. When you transfer your entire internal world onto your partner the moment you feel it, you effectively close the loop. If you are always accessible, always open, and always pouring out your vulnerabilities, you become a static object in their life, rather than a dynamic person they are excited to discover. You are essentially training your partner to view you as a project to be managed, rather than an equal to be respected. I know this might feel heavy. You might be sitting there realizing that you have been doing this for years, feeling guilty for trying to be authentic. But listen to me. Stop for a second. You are not broken, and you are not a failure for needing to be understood. You have a massive capacity for depth and connection, and the fact that you care enough to try this hard proves that you have the heart to make a relationship work. You are stronger than your need for constant reassurance, and you are capable of being the powerful, mysterious individual you were when you first met. You do not need to vomit your feelings to be heard. You need to master your own mind so that you are heard when it actually counts. You are a person of high value, and your internal world belongs to you. Protect it, refine it, and only share it when it adds power to your bond instead of draining it. If you are realizing right now that you have been leaking your own power, that is a sign. It is a sign that you are ready for a higher level of maturity. It is a sign that you are moving away from the need for external validation and toward a state of self-contained confidence. That is not a small thing. That is the kind of shift that changes the trajectory of your entire life. If you feel like your mind has finally clicked into gear after hearing that, you probably know exactly who needs to hear this too, and you know exactly which button to click to make sure this perspective reaches others who are just as ready to level up their mindset as you are. We're going to keep peeling back the layers of these psychological games in the next video. And honestly, if you have been watching this far, you are already ahead of 99% of the people who are still trapped in the old way of thinking. I will see you in the next frame.